I didn't cry wolf from fear, I cried it from fluency. I knew which words moved bodies, which alarms unlocked doors. Truth wasn't absent, it was just inefficient. I learned the leverage of urgency early, how panic signs papers faster than proof. Every memo sharpened with borrowed disaster, every forecast dressed halfway to truth. I didn't lie, I exaggerated oxygen, let small sparks cosplay as ruins. When warnings become currency, inflation needs the signal alive. The siren still works mechanically, it's belief that doesn't survive. I said this is critical too many times, watch the phrase lose weight in real time. Now emergencies cue like spell, filtered out by the hands I trained. I said this is it, till it wasn't. Now this arrives undocumented. The room learned the choreography of sighs, eyes glazing like meetings on repeat. Concern became theater etiquette, nod politely, stay in your seat. I mistook attention for readiness, confused reaction with resolve. Escalate, escalate, no response. Escalate, go, flagged as noise. Escalate, escalate, attached, credibility redacted, voice destroyed. Then came the threat that doesn't posture, no headline, no rehearsal frame, just numbers bending in the wrong direction, just consequence calling my name. I spoke without metaphor for once, but clarity sounded like deja vu. I said this is critical too many times. Now silence is policy compliant. Truth knocks softly, badge revoked, while risk assessments clear their throats. I said believe me until belief quit. Now reality doesn't need permission. And the system didn't fail dramatically, it simply stopped returning my calls. The cost of false urgency compounds, interest paid in delayed alarms. I watched the fallout from the inside, finally accurate, finally alone. What is expertise without restraint? What is foresight if it performs? I weaponized probability, then wondered why certainty wouldn't form. The wolf didn't sprint, it audited, it arrived on schedule, not loud. If there's a lesson, it is in silence, it's precision sharpened with humility. Say less until less becomes unbearable, let truth earn its velocity. I would trade every early warning for one that lands intact. Escalate, escalate, too late. Escalate, no trust left. Escalate, wolf at the door. Signed in ink I overspent. Some reputations die of overuse, some alarms from being correct too soon. If I speak again, it won't be urgent, it'll be undeniable, immune. I won't cry wolf, I'll open the gate, let reality introduce itself. The wolf was never the lie, only the timing was wrong. Truth doesn't need volume, just a voice that hasn't been pawned. destination. It's your long-delayed damnation. Did you miss me? I've been patient. Such remarkable stagnation. I brought mercy, gift wrapped tight. Oh, and lightning. Run. I came with scroll, starving warning. Perfume prophecies for morning. Soft as silk, my grace beseeching. You preferred your golden preaching. You laughed, you cheered, you shot the gate. Called me fever, called me fate. Tossed your stones with steady aim. Now thunder answers in my name. I beg the heavens, bent my pride. Asked the constellations to step aside. One more dawn I dared implore. They closed their ranks, I asked no more. Prayer is just a fragile thread until it snaps and something else is bred. Call me reckoning, your curated catastrophe. The storm distilled from every slight you name. Humility, I offered sky, you guarded mud. I offered truth, you tasted blood. You wanted devil power and see you sculpted this divinity. No, open wide, I warned you, you denied. Mercy curdled into ties, saint or sinner. Choose the frame. Either way I sign my name. Hello, I sit with lowered gaze. You crowned your cow in gilded praise. You chose your monarch slick with oil. Left revelation in the soil. Ah, miracles, fermenting cold. They do not beg, they do not fold. For every hymn you stripped from me, I answer back in blasphemy. Was I naive to kneel and bleed, to offer balm where you plant greed? I wore forgiveness like a shroud. You only loved me meek and bowed, but divinity denied too long learns to weaponize its sword. I prayed you'd choose the gentler way. I prayed you'd listen when I'd say that fire can war where fire consume. You chose the match, I chose the bloom. Now watch it flower through your doubt. Was mercy weakness? Was hope a flaw? Did kindness violate your law? I begged to heal. Was that obscene? You wanted spectacle, I changed the scene. If godhood grows from spite and fear, then look, my love, your God is here. Call me reckoning, you walk in litany. No good deed survives the teeth of your hypocrisy. You forged a halo out of scorn. You birthed the tempest you now mourn. You asked for sign, for flame, for proof. I am the lightning at your roof. Knock, knock, too late now. Mercy's ash upon your brow. Pray, pray. Shout my name. Either way it sounds the same. No halo, no peace. Just me, your masterpiece. Knock, knock. Dearest nation, how was that revelation? I gave you fire, I gave you faith. Mortals always learn too late. Build your statues, carve my face. History loves will fall from grace. You'll burn beneath the very flame you once insisted I became. Don't say I didn't knock. Don't say I didn't pray. You called me lad. I just obey. Call me reckoning. The shadows of darkness purify me, not terror, but a quiet baptism of night. Darkness wraps its velvet gravity around the restless edges of my mind. It does not threaten, it embraces, it comforts. the dreaming parts of me that daylight never learned to see. Inside this shelter of shadow, my breath slows into ancient rhythm. The lungs expand like slow opening gates, letting the night walk softly through me. Here the world loosens its arguments, noise dissolves, and beneath the dissolving, something older rises. I remember the posture of stillness, I remember the patience of wood, I remember that I am not merely a wanderer, I am an ancient tree standing in the quiet cathedral of earth. Roots descend where language fails, deep through the layer, memory of soil, every inch of darkness feeding me with unseen kindness. I am strong, I am the ancient tree, let my consciousness enter stillness, a quiet lake beneath the mind, let my spirit reach its deeper corridors where shadows glow with hidden purity, for darkness is not my enemy, it is the soil where awareness learns to grow. Root deep, grow slow, listen where the night winds blow. Root deep, grow slow, let the quiet currents flow. Oh East, keeper of the first light, when your sunrise lifts its golden eyelids, let it touch the crown of my leaves, feed the roots of my spirit with morning breath. Let your dawn whisper nourishment into the sleeping arteries of soil. Teach me the beginning of things again, the humility of every first light, because growth does not shout, it unfolds patiently toward the sun. I am the tree listening to horizons, branches learning the dialect of wind, roots drinking the memory of mountains, consciousness widening in stillness. Let darkness keep its gentle purity, a sanctuary where spirit walks slowly through the corridors of being. O South, keeper of the sacred pyre, let your fire be my lantern, spark where spark is needed, ignite courage in the dry wood of doubt. Burn what must be burned, old fears, brittle illusions, the dead leaves of forgotten selves. And when the flames rise bright and honest, let the shadows remain welcome inside that living light, because even fire casts darkness beside it. Root deep, rise high, let the flame refine the sky. Root deep, rise high, let the shadows stand nearby. Oh West, cradle bearer of life's returning tide, you who carry the sun gently downward into the quiet arms of evening, cradle me in your amber silence, hold my spirit as it travels inward, rock the branches of my being with the lullaby of dusk. Teach me the beauty of endings, how every setting sun is merely a doorway into deeper dreaming. Oh North, life bearer, keeper of water and fire and patient balance, you who breathe glaciers and rivers through the bones of the earth. filter of directions. East feeds the dawn into my veins. South refines me with sacred flame. West cradles the dreams of my spirit. North nourishes the waters of life. Darkness shelters the stillness within me. And from that quiet, my consciousness rises. Oh tree, my spirit listens to your slow wisdom. Teach me the patience of rings in wood. Teach me the courage of roots in shadow. Teach me the humility of leaves in light. Let my conscience grow quiet. Let my spirit grow tall. Let my branches reach into the endless sky of awareness. And in that stillness, allow me the growth. There's a whisper in the snowfall, calling somewhere deep inside. Every step I try to silence turns and walks me through the tide. I ran from every question like a shadow from the sun, but the storm that chased behind me was the voice of who I'd become. Snowflakes bloom like shattered mirrors, floating through the midnight blue. Every secret that I buried starts reflecting something true. I built a wall of winter to protect the fragile spark. Yet every frozen answer left another glowing mark. I tried to hide the trembling in my hands, pretend the frost was something I could take. But every gust of wind across the land keeps whispering my name. Let the frozen thunder rise, let the silver tempest grow. Every truth I kept inside is the power I must show. No more shadows in disguise, no more running from the flame. Through the blizzard of my doubt, I am finally calling my own name. I'm not the fear I tried to hide. I'm the storm I kept inside. Through the forest made of memory, past the echoes of the past. Every step becomes a question, only courage dares to ask. Was the magic ever cursed, or just a language I ignored? Every frozen constellation writes a map I can't afford to leave unread any longer. The wind becomes a chorus in my chest. Northern lights ignite the frozen dome. I chased a voice across the wilderness and found it was my own. Let the mountains hear it now, let the crystal valleys know I'm the answer to the call that the northern rivers throw. Every fear begins to fall like the snow I used to blame. Through the silence of the night, I am finally speaking my true name. searched the stars for someone who could show me where to start. But the path I kept pursuing was unfolding in my heart. The past was not a prison, just a door I couldn't see. Every frozen memory was a lantern lighting me. All my life I felt a rhythm beating just beyond the storm. Every secret, every fracture was another hidden form. Now the wind becomes a mirror, and the mirror sings it clear. The power I was seeking was the voice I learned to hear. Hurry, 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 oh, I'm not the fear I tried to hide. I'm the storm alive inside. Let the frozen kingdom rise, let the northern heavens glow. Every step that led me here was the path I had to know. No more hiding from the sky, no more silence left to claim. Through the storm of who I was, I have finally found my name. The cold never held me, it only showed me the way home. Some people inherit safety. I inherited contingency plans. I learned early that promises dissolve faster than morning frost. Not always through cruelty, sometimes just neglect, sometimes simple loss. So I kept hoping anyway. That part never quite withdrew. Still gullible enough to think sincerity might sometimes be true. But hope is fragile currency when trust becomes a loan. And every time the ledger closed, I learned to stand alone. Not because I wanted distance, because distance was dependable. When you can't trust others, you become your own ground. Every promise external turns to uncertain sound. So I built quiet systems no one else could break. Independence wasn't pride, it was the only promise I knew how to make. Check the horizon, trust the map, carry the weight on your own back. Hope if you want, but keep the key. Independence is safety. It's a strange contradiction living inside my chest. I still wanna believe people are trying their best. Still naive enough to listen when kindness speaks. Still curious enough to give the future weeks. But the foundation underneath never changed its frame. Because experience teaches what hope can't claim. Trust might visit briefly, it might even stay. But independence is the shelter